bring one up. Thank you. I haven't always been proud to be Fran's daughter. I spent many years wishing for something different, wishing that I had a different mom. While I know it's good and honorable and right to say all the wonderful things about a person after they've passed, I've also learned a few things, important lessons along the way. And as her daughter, I have a unique position. I can claim both her brokenness and her goodness as beautiful. I was born when my mom was only 20. The truth is, I was unplanned and not well-timed according to what most would say. And because she was young, when I was born, I suppose we sort of grew up together. It's true, she was no June Cleaver, she wasn't Carol Brady, and she was not Samantha from Bewitched. While I did spend hours watching these women prepare meals, greet their children after school, and solve life issues in 25 minutes, my life was much different. Much of my childhood was spent figuring things out on my own. While others had their moms at sporting events and extracurricular activities, my mom was absent. Many evenings were spent making dinner, wondering when mom might come home, and some nights she just didn't. My mom's absence left me feeling alone, unloved, and unwanted. She was fighting her own demons, but as a little girl, I didn't understand that. The list is long, honestly. I could rattle off a lot of complaints about my mom, things that were just plain broken. And for a long time, I found myself bitter. But God, He is gracious, kind, full of mercy. He had bigger plans. Nothing, no pain or tear is ever wasted in His kingdom. I learned so much from my mom. And while I know this made her sad, I learned a lot from her mistakes. And I'm grateful. It took me a long time, but I am truly grateful for the brokenness of my childhood. It has made me so much of who I am. It was her brokenness that drove her to a God that could and would make all things right. And it was the brokenness of my childhood that drove me to search for that same God. And in my search, I found a God that forgives and calls His people to forgive. It's been a long road, but one worth traveling. There were so many very good things about my mom. You all could name so many. And your presence here is proof. However, it is my honor now, as her daughter, to claim all those things that made her human, broken, and real, truly beautiful. One of my last moments with my mom was spent on her couch. It was about 12 days before she passed. And I went to her as a child. Not as a surrogate mother trying to take care of a sick mother, but as a child. I shared with her the way I spent time with the Lord each morning. I playfully told her I was coming to her like a young girl to show her my homework. I told her that I started with praise and then I moved into confession and invited her to do it along with me. We praised the Lord, and then I confessed like a little girl that I had missed out on our relationship because of my own bitterness. As we sat on the couch crying, she confessed her own selfishness. Perhaps one of the sweetest moments I've ever had with my mom. My heart was full. God had already done the work in me. I didn't need her confession. I had already forgiven her, but that she would trust me with her heart, no sweeter gift could she have offered. My mom passed into glory and perfection on August 12th, and since then, I found myself enjoying so many good things that she left me. She loved people well. She was kind. She was playful. I look down and see my mother's hands, and sometimes I hear her laugh in mine. Years ago, I would have preferred to have June Cleaver, who cleaned her house while her children played, or Carol Brady, who always had time for her children, or Samantha Stevens, who twitched her nose and made everything right. But I was given a real mom, a mom with flaws, a mom of brokenness and beauty. It's hard. I miss her. I miss what might have been had we been given more time. But how sweet it is to think of eternity with my mom without our flaws. While she was broken and imperfect, she was mine. Perfect, planned out for me. Today I'm proud. I am Francie, and I'm Fran's daughter.
We've spent days deliberating about whether or not it's a good idea for me to sing after my sweet mama